Caitlin Clark. And
I'm a fan.
Angel Reese, right?
Yeah.
They're going back and
I'm a
forth.
fan of both.
And Jamil Hill says by the time Angel Reese is done, she's going to be the Michael Jordan of WNBA.
She said about Angel Reese?
She said Angel Reese, by the time she retires, can you pull up this quote? She said by the time she retires, she will be the MJ.
Stephen A. Smith just hit the brakes on Angel Reese's ego like a reality TV meltdown in real time, after she pulled a move straight out of Caitlin Clark's playbook, leaving the internet yelling, "Oh no, she didn't." Thought basketball drama stayed on the court? Think again. Stephen A. turned the mic into a flamethrower, and Angel Reese might need some serious aloe. Curious what she did? Brace yourself. Chaos incoming.
It's not about black and white. It's about that white player and that black player. Why? Because of the history that they had before they came to the WNBA. You see, it was all instigated. If Angel Reese was never in Caitlin Clark's face, taunting her the way that she did when they mimicking what Caitlin Clark was doing to numerous opponents en route to the Final Four, and then Angel Reese and LSU bust their living you know what at that particular moment in time, and Angel Reese was in her face chirping at her the way that she did, it would have never gotten to this point.
We have a lot of folks that have come to the defense of numerous WNBA players because they were pointing out like this has been going on before long and people are not hating on her. It's not about hating on her. It's that you feel she is getting a level of attention that you deserved and you warranted long before she ever came along.
4 points. That's it. Angel Reese managed a grand total of 4 points, as if she was on some strict scoring diet, and somehow Caitlin Clark being on the bench drained all her offensive energy. We're talking the Sky versus Fever game here. Clark wasn't even playing, she was wrapped up on the bench like a mummy, sipping Gatorade, watching the action like a proud suburban soccer mom. And still, Angel Reese couldn't make it count.
The new season tipped off this weekend with several marquee matchups on the slate. Most fans were excited to see Caitlin Clark and Indiana Fever take on Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. The game was a blowout as the Fever beat down Chicago 93-58, with Clark's triple-double leading the way. But the biggest headline coming out of the game on Saturday is the investigation the WNBA is conducting into allegations of hateful fan comments directed at Angel Reese. It happened after this play when Clark slapped at the ball after Reese grabbed an offensive rebound.
I mean, seriously, how do you walk into a game where the main attraction is literally icing her ankle on the sidelines and decide, yep, today's the day I'll have the worst game of my career? If Angel Reese was trying to prove she's the anti-Caitlin, congratulations, mission accomplished. While Caitlin was busy healing, Angel was out there posting numbers so low they deserved a sad trombone sound effect. 4 points. That's not a stat line, it's a cry for help.
As I was calling it from day one, you got people that are resentful towards her, but it's really not about her, guys. It's about what she represents. Before she ever came along, there were a lot of outstanding basketball players who happened to be black females that was doing their thing on the WNBA level. And they never got this kind of shine.
And sure, she hauled in her beloved 12 rebounds, her favorite stat, the one she treats like it comes with a free Chick-fil-A coupon. Honestly, after that disaster, maybe it does feel like a lifeline. If rebounds were gold bars, she'd be swimming in wealth. But points, buckets, actual offense? Apparently, scoring is beneath her. She's out here acting like she's doing the game a favor by not hitting double digits.
Of it. Your thoughts?
Well, first of all, it's not a rivalry. Not when you lose about 35 points.
That's true.
It's not rivalry. Indiana Fever's on a different level than the Chicago Sky. Let's get that out the way. Secondly, as much as we love Angel Reese because she is special, she's not Caitlin Clark as a player. Caitlin Clark is on a different level. We just have to own that. Angel Reese can rebound the basketball. She's a damn good player. She's got a bright future in the WNBA, but Caitlin Clark is next level.
You know it's rough when even the commentators are spinning it like, well, she's contributing in other ways. Other ways like what? Morale? She looked like she was running cardio drills for 40 minutes. At one point, the camera caught her staring off like she was considering a second career in reality TV. The Real Stats of Chicago, coming soon to a streaming service near you. And let's be real, Angel Reese used to walk in with all the swagger, lashes on point, nails immaculate, attitude untouchable. Now, that stat line screamed, I peaked in college. This isn't the Bayou Barbie domination tour. This is the Desperate Housewives of the WNBA, and Angels holding the empty wine glass. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark, literally targeted like she owes the league money, is still finding ways to contribute. Dishing assists, draining threes whenever they let her, and somehow getting double-teamed like she's Steph Curry's long-lost cousin.
I'm going to elaborate a little bit more on that in just a second, but before I do that, I want to ask you your thoughts about apparently some racial animus that was thrown in the direction of Angel Reese. The Chicago Sky have gotten involved, talking about they're going to protect their players at all costs. The NWNBA has issued a statement saying it abhors and discourages hate of any kind, etc., etc. Your thoughts about it? Here's the WNBA statement. The WNBA strongly condemns racism, hate, and discrimination in all forms. They have no place in our league or in society. We are aware of the allegations and are looking into the matter. Your thoughts about that element of all of this, where you believe it emanates from, and do you think it will ever subside?
Oh man, the latter part of that, Stephen A, is quite the thing to think on. I think when you go back to the impetus of the rivalry that we have between Caitlin and Angel Reese, I remember funny clips on the internet.
Angel had the stage, the spotlight, the mic, even the backup dancers, and still forgot her lines. And that 12-rebound flex? Let's be real, not all rebounds are created equal. She's out there grabbing boards like the ball personally insulted her mother. Stat padding has officially become her full-time job. She's boxing out like she's auditioning for a CrossFit commercial, only to toss up shots that belong in an abstract art gallery. At this point, she's hoarding rebounds like Pokemon cards, gotta catch 'em all but never actually do anything with them. And now the whispers start, benching, cuts, being forgotten. The WNBA isn't high school. No one gets a gold star for trying. If you're not scoring, you're sitting. Right now, Angel Reese's biggest contribution might be her courtside fashion. Minutes cut? Better check with wardrobe, not the coach. This was supposed to be her breakout season. The chance to shut up the critics and prove she's more than just attitude with no altitude. Instead, she's turning into a viral TikTok trend that fizzled in 2 weeks. Remember the milk crate challenge? That's her career arc. Started high, one wobbly step. Now we're watching the slow motion collapse.
Caitlin Clark's or Angel Reese's popularity in large part is attributed to her behavior towards Caitlin Clark, because when Caitlin Clark was busy taunting opponents a couple of years back before LSU smacked Iowa around in the national championship game or so, it was Angel Reese that was clapping back at Caitlin Clark once it was Caitlin Clark's turn to have her comeuppance. And that's what made Angel Reese famous. Now, Angel Reese experienced vitriol thereafter. It was tough for her to deal with, as she articulated, and that's unfortunate because we got some no-good-ass people.
And don't get it twisted, people wanted her to succeed. Angel Reese is a walking headline, a quote machine, the drama, the rivalry, the image, pure WNBA gold. But all that shine doesn't mean a thing if you can't put points on the board. 4 points? That's not basketball, that's performance art, maybe some minimalist statement about scoring in professional sports. And now the fans are noticing. Twitter blew up like draft night. 4 points? Is she okay? Rebounding queen, offensive ghost. Even her diehard fans are writing think pieces admitting it. Yes, Karen, she's struggling. Like a Roomba on shag carpet. The contrast doesn't help. Caitlin Clark highlights every hole in Angel's game, like a neon highlighter on your typos. Clark's injured, yet still the conversation starter, while Angel's healthy, got a clear runway, and somehow trips over her own potential. Now the whispers start, benching? Development rest? That's front office code for we don't know what to do but don't want to say it. Nobody signed up for a full-time rebound hoarder allergic to the basket.